What's up everyone, this is ScherBR talking and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be running Abyssal Sinistral Conquest. This new Conquest here brings a higher status cap for you to farm, also a plenty of good items to exchange on the shop. I already got the new bow, you have a new bow, and also these medals that you can exchange for upgrade stones to get your double S weapons maxed. And there's also this freestyle called Ottoman. This one here is one of the best freestyles you'll ever receive in the game, because he does have an attack that has two elements, both slash and pierce, and can debuff intelligence. His intelligence is not that bad, he reaches 50 something, and he also just buffs himself when attacking, when hitting weak targets, and also has a passive chance to debuff agility. He is one of the best ones we can get. Still not better than Shiel, but Shiel was an exception. Ottoman is just the next best thing. So make sure to get this guy, especially if you're a new player and need someone for debuffs. There is also the release of this equipment medal that is used to get equipment from the past. If you are a new player and missed some events, you can just purchase these equipment medals. We are able to get 6 of these right now, and with this you can just go back here, get inside the shop, and inside the shop you see plenty of weapons. If you already have them, you will not be able to purchase them, so it's more geared towards people that missed some events or are new players. Let's just go here to exchange so you can see where it's located. Just scroll down and you will see here there are 3 different shops: weapon, armor, and accessory. Let's click on the weapon one, and let me tell you that the best weapon to get here is this one, the Water and Dark, if you don't have it, because it's used for rock bouquet, but not just her, any mage that uses water or shadow spells, so it has plenty of usage. The next best weapon, if you don't have a gun, should be Proton Shooter. This one is good and it's focused on damage. The Twin Star is more for nailing a character that is platinum and still useful, but kinda not so relevant for veterans anymore. But if you already have the other options, it's not so bad. And then there's the Matriarch Spear. This one is also focused on damage. There's another spear here, but this one is made for Vagnus, so it increases intelligence instead of STR. So these are the best weapons for you to get right now. And if you don't have the Wind Staff from 1.5 anniversary, getting the Apologies is also okay if you got the new building. Then there is options for armor, accessory. I don't think you should be chasing them right now, you should focus on the other ones, and if you already have them all, like you can see here, I have them all, you should just save. There will be more options later. Don't use your medals if you don't need this stuff. Here I can get this Good Luck Charm, and I can also get this Queen Charm, but I will be saving because I don't think these things will change, and I already have all the other accessories because I played the game from start. And this new event also gives you access to 280 of this medal for exchanging flash stones. It depends on the weapon that you just got, and if you want to get it maxed, you should just go for it. I'm saving 280s because I will probably get another Pierce one, but you can only get 2 in a month, so only after reset. Okay, back into the Conquest. Let's click here to see the whole map. You start on this point here, and then we will probably see another boss in this center. But right now, we started going from this point to fight Alosis. This boss here was located in this position. It's already cleared by community, and it's a pretty bad boss for farming, because Alosis has no weaknesses and has a very high dexterity and agility. I need to talk about something here. The small and medium nodes have the same caps, that is 1590s. And large nodes for bosses will have 1,600 HP cap, so there's a 10 points difference between that. It does not change too much, especially if you want to farm using the auto function. When not using the auto function, I suggest you go with the community to unlock new nodes. We are very close to unlocking Fornews, and maybe Fornews is easier to farm. You will probably have a weakness unless they change it, I don't know. But Alosis is not, so I suggest you skipping farming this guy, especially now that it's cleared. So there's something very interesting in this design. You see that there is a special point here that leads to a castle. This is the best node for farming, because you can just run instant kill strategies. All medium nodes can have a design upon them, like this one here, have enemies weak to sun and heat mostly, but not all the time. Most of them are also instant killable, but not all of them. And this one is kind of the same. Here on the tops we have enemies weak to blunt and cold lightning mostly, but there's no fixed weaknesses. The best one, like I said, is this one, because the enemies here are mostly weak to pierce attacks, but also heat and sun. And when you cannot kill this enemy with an instant kill strategy, you can kill it with at least the fire attribute, because all enemies that are not instant killable can be killed with fire. Yeah, let's run the best strategy that I have here. This is the formation that I'm using, and I'm mastering with Dark as my instant killer. If you have Dark, he's the best one, because he can use Stinger 2 times in a row. It has a medium chance to instant kill. His intelligence is pretty high, as you can check by looking on his modifiers. And he can also be used on the 25+ position instead of being used on the middle, because medium chance has a bigger chance to land. And then you need at least one fire damage dealer in the mid row. And why? Because here in the mid row we have an increase of 50% of their intelligence. So Dark kills, and when he does not kill, you will kill with fire. And if you have this version of Polka with this skill called Scatter Explosions inherited, it will work pretty fine. Even without Scatter Explosions, just back detonation and fire feather, you may lose some time, but it works. But then there's a very recent character that works just the same, and this is the version of Blue with Waking Dragon. It hits between 3 to 5 times, and it will help a lot if Dark fails to kill. There are 3 enemies that cannot be instant killed here, and they don't appear much often. So another good thing to just do is equip equipments that decrease agility, like I'm doing here, and there was just the accessory Holy Stones that I'm using to decrease their agility even further. Okay, so the enemies here are mostly weak to pierce, sometimes they are weak to nothing like this Chimera, but because Dark is on the front, he will get a higher speed and will attack first. This Lizard Lord is also instant killable, so it will run pretty easily. Dark is the best one, but we do have alternatives here. Let's see if we get an enemy that is not instant killable. This is one of the enemies that cannot be killed with instant kill attack, the Pale Nymph. So even good that Polka went ahead and attacked it. He sometimes do that, he's pretty fast. And like I said, you don't need 2 fire mages. In this case I'm using 2, but it's just because I wanted to show you that you can place that in the middle. But this type of enemy don't appear too much, and if you don't want to bring a fire mage, you just lose some more seconds. It's okay, just bring Dark and he will just work fine. Okay, the second type of strategy, and also the third, revolves around 2 different instant killers. They are this Claudia, this is called the Award Cloud Escape from Mazewood, or the newest version of Albert that we always use for instant kill. Let me show you who it is. And Albert will need extra help because he will not have enough intelligence to instant kill, even when using on a 50% increase slot. So we just go here and choose this version of Albert, or this one, it doesn't really matter. This one has a little more intelligence, so just bring this one. And he will need help of Mayor. Mayor is this guy here that you can get on the Robin Cup. You can purchase him via medals, and this guy here is useful because he just decreases an enemy will by 20%. And low intelligence instant killers will be able to work. Just don't forget to inherit Victor's Blade and increase Holy Rift to 15. Well, if your Albert is able to kill these enemies without help of Mayor, please say here in the comments. I want to know, mine is not fully trained, so he may miss without Mayor. And in this case, just bring your trainees equipped, and if you don't kill the enemies, they will help with damage. With that said, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, there are links here in the description of the video. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.